Maria is a very dedicated, genuine author, someone who I have grown to know more in the last few years, and someone who I think is very exceptional in the way that she wants to contribute to society, how she looks at the world with a different lens. I've been part of that journey that you were on, Maria, in the last few years, and I've seen that it's not something that just comes about just so easy, but there was a lot of hard work that you put into getting this book up and running, and also from the time that she found a publisher for Success Talks, because she wanted to do it right. And I'm going to let Maria now tell you her own story. Please welcome Maria Pantalone.
On the 8th of March, we marked International Women's Day with the theme Pledge for Parity. This day provides a global opportunity for everyone, men and women, to pledge support to help accelerate gender parity. Almost a week has gone by, and my question now is, what has been done or started by each of us toward making that pledge a reality? It's human nature that with all good intentions we support by our words those things that should be happening, and then afterwards become caught up in our daily lives and nothing more happens. I've met many women who question the value that they bring to a situation. Being human at times, I too have felt the same way. What I've learnt is that we should never underestimate our own abilities. We should all strive to be the best that we can possibly be. My book, Success Talks, Conversations with Everyday Leaders, brings together 18 leaders, 9 men and 9 women, from a variety of industries and professions. They were all kind enough to give me their time and share with me their unique experiences and insights of leadership and business today. Although the book's theme is based on leadership and business, all of the people that I profiled shared with me their personal story that made them who they are today. These personal stories are part of what has made these leaders inspirational. Each of them has made a difference in other people's lives. Now, they may not be famous, however, they are well known in their sphere of influence. Today, I'd like to share with you some insights from the conversations I had with 3 of those women. The first is very well known to this community. She is Melissa Montero. Before meeting Melissa, I'd heard stories about this amazing woman. In my head, I'd pictured some sort of superhero. And after meeting her, those thoughts were confirmed. She is but in the guise of an everyday woman. Melissa's warmth and generosity came through during the interview. In fact, the title of the book came to me while I was interviewing Melissa. She's an inspirational person. She has a vision not only for the Community Migrant Resource Centre, but for all areas of her life. From an early age, she knew that she wanted to make a difference, and to bring about that change, she needed to take on leadership roles. So she did. She approaches everything with a strategy on how things can be changed for the better. Melissa makes things happen. She's a firm believer in leading by example. The Community Migrant Resource Centre helps to make a positive difference in the lives of others. Under Melissa's leadership, the organisation has grown from a staff of 5 to now well over 50. It's a thriving organisation that others look to as a leader in its field. To Melissa, being a leader is reflected in all areas of your life, including the friends that you keep. You need to have around you people who understand and support you. And her thoughts on what a leader does: leaders inspire, change, motivate, and they help others to grow. Thank you, Melissa, for being a force of change in today's society. Juliana Nkrumah was another woman that I interviewed for my book. Juliana has been an active advocate in the women's movement and is passionate about women's human rights issues. She's won numerous awards for her work. Her voluntary work in the community sector has been recognised by the Australian Government with the award of the Order of Australia. You could say that Juliana is somewhat famous. When I interviewed Juliana and asked her about her role models, her response was not one that I'd expected. She told me that her role models were ordinary people, in particular her grandmother, who was very influential in her life. I loved listening to Juliana's stories about the people in her life and the impact they've had on her. She believes and practices that the leader's role is to empower others. One of my favourite quotes from Juliana is, "We all need to take responsibility for improving society." And Juliana is a perfect example of someone who practices that on a daily basis. Finally, Colette Kinsella. Colette is a senior executive for a large optical company. Colette gave me insights into why she's been successful in her various leadership roles in business. And she also shared with me her passion for helping those less fortunate. Apart from having a very busy life in the corporate world, Colette actively fundraises for an orphanage in Thailand that caters for children with special needs. She's also helped set up a sporting facility that provides opportunities for young footballers in Thailand. The funds raised at the sporting facility help support the orphanage, build essential facilities for the children. To be successful not only in business, but also to assist those less fortunate, Colette has used her leadership skills in all areas of her life. She believes that integrity, openness, communication and respect for your team are key factors to being an effective leader. We're all very busy people, yet these three women have all gone above and beyond what many of us consider possible. They believe that they can make a difference, a positive difference in other people's lives, so they do. They are everyday leaders. What I've learned from interviewing the 18 leaders in my book is that to be an effective leader, you need to have integrity, show respect for others, and communicate your message. This empowers others to step up so that new leaders can emerge. We can all make a positive difference. So now that we've made the pledge for parity, what will you do this year that will benefit your community and be memorable for future generations? We have walking amongst us everyday leaders. I encourage you to be inspired by them and to also step up to the challenge. Before I close, I'd like to thank Melissa and her team at the Community Migrant Resource Centre for inviting me to speak today and for showcasing my book. I'd also like to acknowledge Paul Dillon, who's joined us today. He's also one of the leaders that I profiled in my book. Thank you to all of you for your attendance today. Thank you, Melissa.